The mastermind behind Joe Dispenza will literally change your life. His wisdom can reveal a completely new mindset within yourself, something that has always been there and is waiting to be awakened. So, are you ready to awaken a new aspect of yourself? Or do you want to remain asleep only to finally awaken on your deathbed? Life is too short to be spent never realizing our full potential. So let's get started on a journey through 20 powerful quotes from Dr. Joe Dispenza that will wake you up to your true potential. Quote number 1 holds the ultimate key for change, so be sure to watch till the end. Thought number 20. The moment you decide to no longer think the same way, act the same way, or live by the same emotions, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And the moment you feel uncomfortable, you just stepped into the river of change. Change is always a difficult process, but would you rather face the temporary pain of change or the permanent disappointment of staying the same? To truly transform our lives, we must make a conscious decision to break free from the familiarity of our current thoughts, actions, and emotions, and accept that this will be a challenging process. Number 19. The process of change requires unlearning. If you want to institute a new habit, you must be willing to disengage from the old one. We cannot move forward in life without disengaging from the version of ourselves that comes from the past. Unlearning can be a tough process, as many of our habits are deeply ingrained from childhood. But this is an essential step to creating a new future. Unconscious habits require a state of mindfulness and self-awareness in the pursuit of change. Letting go empowers us to fill these empty spaces with something better. Number 18. When you understand that your thoughts change your genes and you can influence the expression of your genetic material, you literally become the master of your own genetics, and you begin to write the story of your life. Scientific research in the field of epigenetics has revealed a grand truth that everyone should be aware of. We think our genetic makeup is a fixed, unchanging structure, but the truth is that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions influence our gene expression. This means that by actively shaping our thoughts, we can influence our overall life experience on levels we never thought possible. Number 17. It's not enough to be defined by your past. You have to be willing to be defined by a vision of the future. Have the events of your past created a version of you that you don't want to be? Can you envision a better future version of yourself? Our past holds a limited frame of experience, whereas the future is limitless. Within reason, you can create the future that your soul desires. To create this, one must hold a vision of the future as though you already have it. So, start dreaming big and never stop working towards these dreams. Number 16. The quantum field responds not to what we want, it responds to who we are being. What is the vibration you are sending out to the world? No matter how badly you want something, if you hold the same thoughts, beliefs, and actions that you always have, you won't bring your desired future into your life. Your thoughts and actions emit a specific vibration. So start aligning your life with the thoughts and actions you want, and eventually, your being will follow. Number 15. To change is to be greater than your environment, to be more than the conditions of the world. Can you think of how your past and present environments have negatively impacted you throughout your life? To truly enact growth and tap into our potential, we must rise above the constraints of our environment and the world at large. Regardless of the external factors that surround us, we cannot let ourselves be defined by them. Rather, learn what you can from the external world, but do not attach to these lessons and turn them into an identity. Number 14. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. If all of your attention is in the present moment, you've got a lot of energy to create with. This insightful quote by Dr. Joe Dispenza shows the powerful connection between our attention, energy, and the act of creation. Attention, as Dispenza suggests, is a precious commodity, one that carries with it a tremendous amount of energy. When we direct our attention towards the present moment, we harness that energy and unleash our potential for creativity. Number 13. The latest research supports the notion that we have a natural ability to change the brain and body by thought alone, so that it looks biologically like some future event has already happened. We often underestimate our minds, yet they have a remarkable capacity to influence our physical reality, including our physiology and genetics. Recent research has revealed that simply thinking about a future event can trigger physiological changes in the brain and body, effectively preparing us for that event as if it has already occurred. If you haven't heard about epigenetics, study further in this field to find out more. Number 12. All the adversity in our life is to initiate us into greatness. It is to call out something greater in us. We all go through tough times, but it helps to remind yourself that the best swords have to be tempered in fire. The challenges we face are not just obstacles to overcome, but catalysts for growth and transformation. By embracing the lessons and opportunities presented by adversity, we can cultivate resilience, adaptability, and a deeper understanding of our own strengths and capabilities. Number 11, keep your mind clear. Master the next moment. Master the next moment, and ultimately, you'll master yourself. Sometimes we can get lost in the overwhelming whirlwind of our thoughts and feelings, especially about the past and future. Remember that you don't climb a mountain all at once. It is a simple matter of putting one foot in front of the other. The same applies to whatever adversity you face in life. It's a simple matter of mastering each moment as it's presented to you. Number 10, whenever you say, I am anything, you're commanding your mind and your body towards a destiny. Does your body define you? Does your environment define you? Do other people define you? If you answered no to these questions, then you are on the right track. Only you can define you. And when you start proclaiming, I am strong, I am brave, or whatever it is you want to be, you are already commanding your body and mind to work towards this. The more you believe in yourself, the more true these statements will become. Number 9, we are not doomed by our genes. We're not hardwired to be a certain way for the rest of our lives. We are marvels of adaptability and change. There is hope yet. You are not destined to be stuck the same way forever. Humans have an amazing capacity for change and adaptability. It just takes some time and effort to realize that we have the potential to enact a beautiful reality. If you feel stuck in life, know that you are not alone, and each one of us has the power to dictate our lives and create the reality our souls desire. Number 8, the heart is our creative center, and our hearts begin to drive our brain into more alpha patterns, more creative patterns. Did you know that the heart has an electromagnetic field that extends 3 feet, that's 91 centimeters, beyond the body? There are some, Dr. Dispenza included, who believe the heart does more than pump blood around the body. It plays a vital role in fostering creativity and inspiring our minds. By recognizing the heart's significance in the creative process, we can tap into a deeper wellspring of inspiration, transcending the limitations of purely logical thinking. Number 7, do I react in my life? Yep, I do. But the question is, how long are you going to react? Because if you keep the reaction going for an extended period of time, sooner or later, it will become your identity. When something really gets to you on an emotional level, ask yourself, how long am I going to emotionally react to this? Dispenza suggests that the longer you react to something, the more you ingrain that into your personality. Emotions can guide us, or they can control us, eventually creating an identity we do not want in our lives. So, how long will you react? The choice is yours. Number 6, when you're confused, you're always about ready to learn something. Remember that. All the adversity you feel has a positive reframe. Even moments of uncertainty and confusion can be fertile ground for learning, growth, and creativity. Dispenza proposes that when we are confused, we are on the brink of discovering something new or gaining a deeper understanding of a particular subject or situation. Number 5, a memory without the emotional charge is called wisdom. As you sit watching this video, I'm sure you can think of past experiences that bring up anger, sadness, or despair. Once you learn to let go of the emotion behind this memory, you will be able to see the lesson behind the experience with greater clarity. This is where true wisdom comes from, and the more negative experiences you may have, the wiser you can become. Number 4, the only way to change is to make decisions with our conscious mind and to immerse ourselves in the unknown. By engaging our conscious mind, we can intentionally steer our thoughts, behaviors, and actions towards the outcomes we desire. This conscious effort enables us to break free from the automatic patterns and subconscious influences that may be holding us back. To add to this idea, Dispenza emphasizes the importance of immersing ourselves in the unknown. Stepping outside our comfort zone and embracing uncertainty can be challenging, but ultimately leads to growth and new experiences. When we face the unknown, we are forced to adapt, learn, and develop resilience, all of which contribute to our personal evolution. Number 3, we can create the future from the present rather than being programmed by the past. Do you want to be a slave to your past experiences? Do you want to carry all the luggage of what has happened to your new destination? I'm sure your answer was definitely no to these questions. You have the power to chart a new course for yourself in whichever direction you choose. By directing our attention and energy towards the present, we transcend the boundaries of our past and tap into the boundless potential of the future. Number 2, the best way to predict your future is to create it, not from the known, but from the unknown. Humans fear the unknown, but it is only in this space of uncertainty that we can discover what we are truly capable of. No one has ever created the best version of themselves through their comfort zones, so take this as your sign to step forth into the unknown, wherever that may be. True innovation and transformation arise when we venture into uncharted territory. Number 1, if not now, then when? Now is the new later, so let's do it now. We all fall for the trap of, oh, I'll do it later, finding every excuse in the book to convince ourselves not to do it now. The truth is, none of the quotes above will have any impact on your life unless you have the courage to get up and take action. You can change your thoughts and beliefs, but the only way to truly implement these new mindsets is through action. So what are you waiting for? Take action and get started on a new way of being in this very moment.